Ooni of Ife's wives were all disappointed and devastated as all their evil plans to bring Queen Naomi down are failing them by the day. Welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, okay? And turn on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, okay? There are some times that people doesn't reason very well. You are fighting a particular person jointly, as in they join force together to fight one person, and all their fights have not been yielding any fruit. Everything, all of their plans will end up yielding no fruit, but yet they continue. I wonder what they are planning, as in very soon everything they plan on Queen Naomi will land on their head. What we are hearing right now is that another Ifa priest who came to confirm what the fake Ifa priest that they bribed said. They said the second Ifa priest is also collecting bribe. As a matter of fact, that one self, if you give him any little shishi, as in small money like that, that one will come and start talking rubbish. And these are the kind of people that help some of these women to enter the palace. But then they were not known. But later, everybody now know who they are, especially those people who don't believe in taking bribes. I mean, some of the elders who are still sincere to their culture and tradition. Now, they said there's this particular prophet. They said the prophet is known in Ile-Ife kingdom, as in he's a well-known prophet. But I know say most of these times, when someone is well-known, is either the person is doing very well in God, or that person is doing very well with charms and all of that. So they said this one is doing very, very well. And a lot of people believe he was doing in God, but not knowing he was doing it with his charms and all of that. Now, they said they went and bribed her. Some of these oloris who really want Queen Naomi down bribed the man to come to the palace and meet with the king to tell him a whole lot of revelations. They say Ooni of Ife, who have known these people because he's a traditionalist. He knew some of them very well and what they are capable of, and But the reason why he cannot just stand up to go and start fighting them is because he has no business with them. Not until they carry their own business and come to his own business. If he have anything, he will tell them. And that is exactly what we are hearing. Allegedly, because I will always remind you that all these that we are sharing with you, they are all alleged information. Now they said, when this Ifa priest, the prophet came, they must have given him some dollars. He came and started telling the king that, look, this idea of sending the women outside the palace is not a good one, that if you want your reign to be good, you have to allow everyone to be this and that. And the worst part of it is that if Queen Naomi ever comes back to your life, that he is going to be a very bigger problem to you, because she is never going to be the same Queen Naomi that you knew before. That right now a lot of things have changed. That it will be better for you to let her go than to bring her back now. Because if you bring her back, some said the prophet told him that Queen Naomi will push him into a very big pit. I don't know how true that is, but you know that when they speak in parable, it simply means that if she bring back, she's going to bring trouble to the king and all of that. And they said the king, who knew him very well, told him that, is that all? Then they say while he was still telling them all of those lies, one of the elders who was seated with the king, because they said the king was seated with some elders there and his guards resting. They say one of the elders who was there asked him, why is it that all your prophecies are all just around Queen Naomi? Is it that you gathered all the information from social media or whatever or what? They said Ooni told the elder that he shouldn't worry, that he know their type, that the wives must have, feed them with some information that he should come here and blab and make noise about. They said when the prophet finished his own, they said the king told him to go to the waiting room and wait for him. While the man was in the waiting room waiting for the king, they said the king called on police and they came and arrested him. Few hours later, you know they have planned it all. They have planned it. I mean, the wives have planned it in a way that it will look perfect to their eyes. But they never know that the king is wise and more wise and more wise than them. And they forgot that there is CCTV camera everywhere. And most of their control room, the king is in charge. So now they said, since they have planned it very well, that after this person, the first person have come and say his own, after some hours the second Ifa priest, who a lot of people also believe in, will come and crown it all by confirming what the prophet have said. Then they said the king now called on policemen to come and arrest the prophet. Then after some hours, like about 3 or 4 hours, they said the priest now came on his own, trying to convince the king that what he saw. According to him, they said he had a dream. His dream, that he has a dream where Queen Naomi pushed him into well. Even Queen Naomi too pushed herself into well. That it will not be a good idea for him to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace at this point. That Queen Naomi that he knew before have changed. That she's no longer the same Queen Naomi. They said these people, they tried everything within their power to convince the king to believe with what they are saying. And they said the king was just looking at them, waiting for him to finish so that he would do what he did to the other person. They said the priest tried to convince the king that bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace is not a good idea. And the worst part of it is sending these women outside, that it's going to cause devastation, it's going to cause problems and all of that. They said the moment he stopped, he finished his own blabbing. They said the king asked him also to go to the waiting room. Hey, this didn't look like drama. While he was in the waiting room, they said the same policemen that arrested the first prophet came and arrested the far priest too, thereby taking them out of the palace. I'm sure by the time the wives hears about it, they are never going to be themselves, in as much as they might try to hide so that the king will not know that they are the ones that send these people. But they said when they hear about it, they never expected it. They never expect, and this is no longer the time that the king will seek for their opinion in most cases. This time the king is doing whatever that he wished to do without their notice. So guys, I want to remind you that they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. One thing I know for sure is that no matter what these people do to bring Queen Naomi back, whom God have blessed, no man can curse. God have blessed Queen Naomi Ogunwusi in the family of Ogunwusi and have made her royalty, and royalty she shall remain. None of them can bring her down, whether they like it or not. Guys, I don't know what to think. Whatever you think, please share with us on the comment section, okay? Bye. I love you guys. Share this video and give this video a thumbs up. Love you.